When I think about Classis, it was explained to me originally as a fleet of ships, and when I think about a fleet of ships, I think that they're probably going somewhere. And the idea of doing Classis as a fleet of ships, not just stuck in a harbor, but actually heading out to discover something new, to explore new places, to be a part of something bigger than just staying in the harbor, I think that gives us a lot of ideas about what could happen if we would go together. What might God be calling us to? Might God be calling us towards?
For years, we've talked about Classis being something that's top-down, and I'm really excited to see that we can do Classis from the grassroots going up.
We need to focus on our mission. We need to care about people who are far from God, and we need to be intentional about how we minister to them.
We want to follow Jesus first. And where transformed and transforming goes is following Jesus, changing lives for us, changing church lives in a corporate sense.
When people are growing in their relationship with Jesus Christ, they attract other people. And I know, so you say, well, but you're kind of a numbers guy, Bill. And the fact is, maybe I am, but each of those is a soul. And if we can make a difference, let's make a difference.
The transforming means taking and changing what we're doing, transforming our churches. And my hope is that will mean reaching out to the lost, not just doing church like we've always done church.
A maintenance Classis is something that is a Classis that just keeps doing things the same way they've always done them, and just following rules and rules and rules and rules. And to me, a mission Classis is one that's engaged in outreach, going out, reaching other people for Christ.
I think for me personally, the idea of being part of a mission Classis rather than a maintenance Classis is life. I think that one is life-giving and one is life-taking. One makes me tired. The maintenance just makes me tired and trying to keep up, whereas mission makes me excited and feels vibrant.
I think so many people feel like they have to ask permission. I think they feel like they are not empowered to do what God has called them to do. And they feel it's the church's job, but really don't see that as their own personal mission. And if we're setting people free to do what God has called them to do and to be, that would really make an impact in our communities.
I think what gets me the most excited would be thinking about an elder from Boyden and an elder or just a lay person from Ireton and then a group of people from a wide variety of different churches being on mission together.
I love the idea that we could be in a Classis where I know that I have brothers and sisters around me who are all pulling and pushing for the same thing, striving for the same thing, and I find encouragement in that. I like the idea of having a Classis that's going to equip me in concrete ways to do this work. This is hard work. The world is changing faster and faster every day, and the only way we can possibly keep up with all the changes is if we do it together.
What I can get real excited about is someone from the executive committee of Classis sitting down with the congregation and saying, how can we help you reach your community? And then talking about ideas, and not that the Classis is going to come in with a program or anything, but we could say, maybe your church would like to do a prayer walk. And this particular congregation say, we've never done that. How do we do that? And we can say, well, they've done it over in this church, and we'll connect you with them, and away you go.
I want to change the idea of boredom going to Classis meeting. I want to change Classis meetings so that people want to come so they can hear the stories.
Stories get me excited, stories of people's lives being changed. And sometimes it's not necessarily only the drug addict that comes to know Jesus, but it's about people who have grown up in the church, whose lives have always been in the church, but all of a sudden they begin to see things differently. And it's not about just going to church, sitting in a pew. It's about sharing their faith day by day and living that faith out.
I mean, Jesus says, I'm sending you out to be my witnesses. here we are. We're at the ends of the earth. When Jesus said, go to the ends of the earth, he was talking about Sioux County, Iowa. I mean, this is the ends of the earth from Palestine. Here we are 2,000 years later, and we're the only witnesses that he has.
If we help people to have an encounter and they're able to reflect on that as we get on mission together, lives are transformed, and that's really the objective here.
The bottom line is this: if we believe that people who don't know Jesus Christ are eternally lost, then something has to change. Because oftentimes they're not attracted to a church building. They're not attracted to that assembly with all of its rules and forms. So it's not change for change's sake. It's change because people's lives are at stake. People's eternal lives are at stake.
Are we just trying to impress somebody else? No, we're trying to do ministry. We're trying to allow people to serve Jesus in their communities. And we're not trying to be cutting edge. We're just trying to do what's best for our classes in the best ways we can.